Hi friends, welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, then please consider subscribe. I'm Arun Kumar. In this video, I'm going to explain you about the blunder which was done by Google. Yes, the biggest mistake which was done by Google. As you know that Google is one of the biggest browser in all over the world. Everyone will be using Google. But before that, before going to the topic, that please like and subscribe to my channel. Now let us come to the topic. As you know that Google is one of the biggest browser, and as we all believe that if you want any information, we will be browsing in Google. As we know that the recent issue in Google, it mentioned that the ugliest language in India, it's bullshit. There is no ugly language, but Google had mentioned that Kannada is the ugliest language in India. So after knowing this news, every citizen had become sad because of this news. Every citizen had become sad, and every Kannada speaking person got anger on Google because it's not fair to anyone. We don't have any right to claim a particular language is ugly or particular language is good. As you know that Karnataka is one of the biggest state in the southern part of India, and Karnataka is one of the developed state in India. As you know that the capital city of Karnataka is Bangalore. As you know that Bangalore is one of the richest city in South India because most of the IT companies are in Bangalore, and the official language of Karnataka is Kannada, and Google had mentioned as Kannada is ugliest language in whole India, but it was fault of Google. No one had right to claim a language as a bad or good. India is the country which consists of 29 states, and most of the states will be having different languages and different native speaking languages, such as in Telugu is spoken in the states like Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil is the language which was oldest language spoken in Tamil Nadu, and Malayalam is the language which was spoken in Kerala, and Kannada is one of the language which was spoken in Karnataka, and Marathi is the language which is spoken in Maharashtra. In same way, Gujarati is language, one of the oldest languages was spoken in Gujarat, and Bangla is, as you know that in Bangladesh, Bangla, the official language is Bangla, Bengali. As you know, West Bengal is also known to be Bangla, and in Bangladesh also Bengali language is spoken, and in Assam, Assami. In such a way, there are many languages in our country, and every state will be having its specific language. So we don't have any right to claim that language is bad or good. But Google had mentioned that Kannada is bad language. After knowing this news, every Kannada speaking person got anger on Google, and the government of Karnataka had given official notice to the Google, and then Google had apologized because Google knows that it does a mistake. Most of the people will be thinking that Google will be giving perfect information. Yes, Google will be giving perfect information, but it was a biggest blunder of Google because no one had right to claim a language is a bad or good, but Google had claimed that Kannada is bad language. So Karnataka government had reacted immediately on Google, and then Google had apologized, and it had removed, and it doesn't from now it will not mention Kannada is a bad language or any other language is bad, because every language is beautiful, and every language will be having its own grammar, its own vocabulary, and its own pronunciation. So we are the people those who should respect each and every language. As we know that we are in India, or we are in Pakistan, or in Bangladesh, or in China, or in America, or in Australia, we must and should respect each and every language. Even though we don't speak few languages, we must and should respect those languages. We are the people those who have taken birth in our own country. It's our responsibility to react on these issues. As an Indian, we must and should react on these issues because Google had committed a mistake. So it's our responsibility to show Google that it is a mistake. So the Karnataka government had reacted immediately on Google, and Google had apologized, and it was finished. But in future, I hope Google will not commit such type of mistakes, because Google is the one of the biggest browser in all over the world. Each and every person will be using Google as browser, and everyone will be seeking information from Google. So Google had committed and it was completed, and Google had also apologized. So I'm making this video to know what's going in our current generation. As we know that we are in this pandemic, we are concentrating on this corona situation. That's good, and we mustn't should follow precautions also. But recently it was occurred, it was not a big issue, it's a small issue, because Google had already apologized to Karnataka government and Kannada people, and now everything was cleared. Google had removed that statement that Kannada is ugliest language. Now we can't see that statement in Google from now, because Karnataka government had reacted immediately after knowing this news. So I hope that you gain little bit knowledge on this issue. We should not think that no one will be even though if you are big, if you are big person, or if you are the person those who had name and fame, you may commit mistakes. As we know that Google is one of the biggest browser in the world, but it had committed mistakes. From this we should learn that we mustn't should speak, and we mustn't should do the work in a proper way. We should not make other uncomfortable, and we should not harm anyone, and we should not criticize the people, and we don't have any right to claim or criticize a particular language. Every language has its own vocabulary, every language has its own beauty, so we mustn't should respect every language. So I hope you gain little bit knowledge about this issue, and please be connecting with me. I will be making more videos regarding this current affairs and international affairs. So until then, must be please stay safe and stay home. Until then, take care, and please like and subscribe to my channel. I will be making more videos on these topics and current issues and international affairs and Indian affairs. Until then, stay safe and stay home. Jai Hind. We must and should respect each and every language, because we are human beings. Just we mustn't should spread peace. Okay. Until then, please follow precautions, because in this pandemic, if we follow precautions, we can live, because we are the people those who are suffering from this pandemic. So every country is facing economical issues, but now we must and should maintain patience. We must and should live in home only. We should not roam outside, because in this pandemic situation, corona is spreading. India is the country which was suffering a lot in this pandemic, while compared to the other countries from all over the world. So please be take care, please be stay safe and stay home. Must follow precautions. Until then, please like and subscribe to my channel, and please be connecting with me. Jai Hind. Stay safe, stay home. Jai Hind.